All right, y'all, time to get the nails done. I want to get this color. This one, it says Big Apple Red. And this one is Red Hot Rio. But they almost look the same, don't they? But I'm sort of leaning toward the Big Apple Red. This looks more redder to me. Nails done. Hey y'all, what's up? What's up? It's Wednesday. I'm off and I'm headed to choir rehearsal. Y'all, oh Lord Jesus, Lord. I can't even exhaust any energy talking about this, but I'm gonna go ahead on and just tap into it just a little bit. This college admission scandal, let me tell you something. It was like a gut punch to the stomach. And for all of y'all who don't know what I'm talking about, the scandal that broke yesterday, the FBI had been investigating a little over 8 years, where this man who now is cooperating, he's pled guilty to racketeering and fraud and all that good stuff. I'll try to leave a link of the news story of what I'm talking about in the description box. But long story short, certain celebrities, Felicity Huffman, who was one of the cast members on Desperate Housewives, and the other actress, I can't even think of her name. These are just the two standout actresses that have already been indicted and arrested. One of the other actors was a cast member on Full House. And regardless of whether they're celebrities or just people in general, you know, it really opens your eyes to let you know that, you know, some people, some races really don't even have a chance because the system is already rigged. I mean, it really is. It just really, and so, you know, I was just talking about this with my granddaughter about 3 weeks ago about working hard, studying, get it for yourself. You know, again, doing my Morning Cup Live, I also talked about, you know, you have to do your best. Do your best to show yourself worthy. And just know this, because we can talk about the obvious, how this scandal has really, is it systemic? I mean, you know, it can't just be one institution. I mean, it's probably happens all over. And I think it's just so devastating to hear that people who are already elite, i.e. celebrities who have money, influence, clout, why do we have to cheat, y'all? Why? You know, you already are up there in the high echelon. Anyway, like I said, I don't want to sit here and speak on the obvious, but it's just really, it's really a gut punch. I mean, you were taking, I mean, you know, this man and all the other people involved, these proctors who were perhaps changing test scores so that they're, and then they're taking pictures and photoshopping their, you know, their children's picture onto another child who are playing certain sports to give the appearance that they're athletic. And then there's one guy said, haha, that's hilarious. My child got a football scholarship, and he came from a high school that didn't even have a football team. So it's just, I just couldn't even, I was stunned. And you know, I guess nothing's new under the sun. Nothing really should surprise us. But it's such a gut punch when we parents get out here, and even educators. Even when that mess went down in Georgia, where all those teachers were cheating and turning in falsified test scores so they can Oh, it was totally devastating. You know, when you find that, just the only thing I can say in life, do what is right. Do what is right. And I'm talking to myself, I'm preaching to myself as well. Do what is right. Hard work does pay off. You don't have to cheat. You don't have to lie. You don't have to steal. Learn and do stuff on your own merit. I promise you, whatever you do, and you do it the right way, will be lasting. That way you don't have to live your life looking over your shoulder. I can remember until I came into the knowledge of doing what's right, because I have been stupid and made dumb, stupid decisions in my life. And I can remember telling the Lord, Lord, if you get me out of this, Lord, I promise you, I won't never do that again. Oh, I can remember when I was younger, the dumb stuff. Oh, and your heart just be beating, praying and hoping that you don't get caught. Oh, I did some dumb stuff when I was in my early 20s. It was short-lived, because, honey, let me tell you something. Now, I ain't kill and rob and do nothing like that. But you know what I'm saying. You know, when you do something really stupid, you know, that could have brought the whole show down. And now here it is. And I get it. I get it. As parents, we want the best for our children. I get it. As parents, we want them to have the best. We want them to have the greatest opportunity. But at what cost? Now here it is. These two women are probably going to be looking at jail time. And they were already elite. I mean, the number, the money they said they exhausted, upward to $6 million to make sure that their child got into this elite school so it can be on their resume. And like I said, I was just talking with my granddaughter about this very thing. Work hard, apply yourself, because it's going to go on your record, and it matters, on your college transcripts, on your high school transcript, on your middle school. It always pays off when you work harder and you apply yourself. And you got people who would love an opportunity, has the opportunity and has the brains, has the academia to get into some of these colleges. And here it is, we find out that some people have cheated, have gone through the back door, the side door, the under door. Oh, it was such a gut punch in the education system, where really that's an area. You know, you can look at sports, you can look at but that's really an area. Academia is an area that a person can really truly shine for themselves, because they do it on their own intellect, on their own perseverance, on their own digging and sticking with it and grinding it out, working problems over and over, understanding the material, being able to comprehend and then regurgitate that knowledge when you take a test. That's self motivation. That's self accomplishment. Same way with people who grind it out and lose weight. It is a self-fulfilling accomplishment when you can get in there and grind it out and do the best you can. You did it on your own merit. Nobody had to take a test for you. Nobody had to cheat for you. And I can remember when we were in college. Oh, let me tell you. Or when I say we, when I went to college. When I was in college, I mean, that way, and I learned this, of course, in high school, but honey, those professors told you real frequently, plagiarism, cheating is grounds for expulsion. You will be expelled if you get caught up in that stuff. And so, you know, we teach our children not to do this and not to do that. And I'll be daggone, the very institutions, you got people working at them, and I'm not dogging out the whole, you don't throw the baby out with the bathwater. But when I tell you, I was like, wow, in utter shock. I'm talking about like total shock. Let me go over here to Panera Bread. Just in total shock. Oh, I didn't know we had a Riddle and Brantley here. Do I want to go through the drive-thru? Hold on, y'all. All right, y'all, I done ordered. I'm using my Panera Bread gift card that I got from one of my viewers. Love you. I think it's from Linda. But yeah, y'all. Let's see. Excuse me, from Lori. Thank you, Lori. I'm just not using it. But anyway, I just, like I said, it was. And see, when this kind of stuff happened, I have to re-say and re-go over this with my granddaughter so that they don't lose, they don't get it lost in the sauce. And I understand, you know, they say membership have its privileges, and I get all that, and I get that you want the best for your children, but like I said, at what cost? Now, something they did years ago to help their children, the very thing we teach our children not to do, cheat, to get over. And like I said, ain't nothing wrong with seeking out things that will catapult you and advance you, but let it be the right way. Don't let it be that you got busted out doing something for the right reasons, but you choose the wrong decisions to make it happen. You know, I don't know. I just, like I said, I'm still numb, and I ain't even really gathered my thoughts about it other than to just say that I am very. It was a gut punch. Wow. And like I said, you know, I'm sure it's rampant. And then it goes deep, in my opinion. So what did the high school teachers say? That, you know, these people getting scholarships knowing good and daggone well they ain't played damn sport. Hold on again, y'all. Anyway, y'all, let me go. I'm gonna swing by my mama's and see what she up to. And then I'm gonna head on to choir rehearsal right quick. But yeah, cause it's in the afternoon and folks is getting off, and the traffic is off the chain, and I want to make sure I'm paying attention. All right, y'all.